So we just wrapped up our first actual live stream. And until today, we've been doing a lot of recording and piecing things together and to put together our stuff for our Sunday services. And today we looked at Zacchaeus, and he lived in Jericho. He was a tax collector, and he built these walls in his life. And the text doesn't talk so much about the walls in his life, but you can see that by his actions, that the people shunned him because he was a tax collector. His running ahead and not being to get a different vantage point to see Jesus, that he wasn't welcomed, he wasn't accepted. There were things in his life that had built up between him and those around him. But yet when Jesus comes to town, he comes to set him free. He comes to tear down those walls and set him free. Just like the Israelites in the Old Testament, when they were going to go into the land and conquer the promised land that God had given them, they first come to Jericho with these huge walls. And God tells them to march around the walls for 7 days. On the seventh day, to march around it 7 times, and then to shout. And with that great shout, the walls came down. And Jesus didn't have to shout. We don't know exactly what he said to Zacchaeus. But something about that encounter, the walls in his life came down. And Jesus lets us in on a bit of a secret, probably not even so much of a secret, but his mission. That he came to seek and to save the lost. And he's given that same mission to us. That the missing in the world, the missing in our life, the missing from those who are missing from God's family, it is our mission to seek them out, to search for them, and to help find them and restore them to relationship with Jesus. And then along the way, we'll probably have to tear down some walls. Help some walls to fall down. Help there to be some help and some hope that can be only found in the gospel. And then as Jesus makes himself real in their life, we get to help restore them to relationship with God. As Jesus paid the price for us on the cross, that his blood was poured out, that his life was given, that our sins might be forgiven. But much more than that, there's an empty tomb 3 days later to promise us new life and to help restore us and bring us back to relationship with God. And that's the good news that we share. That's the good news that we hold on to. And I hope that hope that we have tears down some walls in your life. And maybe that same message can help tear down some walls in the lives of those around you. I hope you're having a great day. I love you guys. I'm praying for you. And I hope we can see you real soon.